Good morning.
Morning, everyone.
Day 28.
Wow.
Oh my God. So nuts. Oh, so the hitch this morning was a little different. We couldn't get a hitcher out there for about 15 minutes. Then this truck rolled up and he had other hikers with him. And he was charging $10 per person. That's kind of highway robbery. But Retriever didn't want to take it because we hadn't been out there too long. I wanted to because it is a straight up tourist town there. And tourists don't give hitchhikers rides, as we learned in Lake City. And I truly did not want to risk being stuck out there for another 2 hours. So, because yesterday when we got there, there was another hiker trying to hitch in the middle of the afternoon with tons of traffic. I went grocery shopping. Retriever went grocery shopping. We were still sitting there for a while, and as we were walking off, he was still trying to get a hitch out. And that was in the middle of the day. And we were out there early this morning with very low traffic. So, to me, it was worth the 20 bucks.
Yeah, it was good. We're back on trail early. Worked out well. And now we can take it easy. It's our last little stretch, so it worked out well.
It did.
Yeah.
And really excited because we also have a ride arranged to pick us up at the trailhead in Durango.
Wow.
And they are going to pick us up and drop us off at the airport. The original plans were to fly from Durango home, even though we knew it would be expensive. But this guy back here
wants more fun. Keep the fun going.
He doesn't want the adventure to end.
That's right.
And he somehow, over the course of a few hours, convinced me to drive all the way from Durango, Colorado, back to Detroit, Michigan. God help me. I don't know how he did it, but he did it.
I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a long road trip, but it's like, what a way to finish a great adventure. Basically drive across the country.
Yeah, be totally exhausted, physically hurting from sitting for hours after hiking for a month. Yeah, it sounds like a fun time. Oh God. It'll be interesting for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the motel that we stayed at last night, such a crappy place. Oh my God. So first of all, the whole check-in process was ridiculous. The 10-year-old at the desk was cranky and grouchy about telling us that we couldn't check in until 3:30. And then we finally check in, find out there's no air conditioning. It gets hot here in Colorado during the day. We were so hot when we went to bed last night. We opened the windows, didn't use any of the sheets or covers. It was not fun.
No. It was 81 degrees when we went to bed at like 9 o'clock.
Yeah. And,
in the room, not outside.
Yeah, in the room, because it has heat, so it has the thing to tell you how hot it is in there. Ooh, bug. So while you're suffering, you know. And then I said, there's no way they have breakfast. Retriever's like, yeah, they do. And I'm like, seriously? I said, it's probably the most garbage breakfast ever. So this morning, we get up and go in there, and that's what you saw this morning. They had bread and a frozen bag of bagels. They were hard as rock, and no lie, they came out the freezer. You could tell by picking them up. And a few yogurts, 2 kinds of cereal, and that
was it.
That was it, yeah. That was it. And Retriever, being PG, what did that hiker say when he came in?
Oh yeah, there was a hiker that came in. He wasn't too happy. He thought that the hotel was below par, let's just say that. And he used different language, but it was kind of funny.
No, see what he said when he came in. He was sitting there eating. I went back to the room. I didn't even eat.
Well, he came in and he said,
just make it PG friendly.
Of course. For God's sake, this is the worst hotel ever. Are they trying to be the worst hotel ever?
Yeah, so just add some not so nice words into that. And that's what I guess the guy yelled. It was a dump.
It truly was a dump.
Yeah. Alright guys, this video has gone on long enough. We'll take you up trail.
See ya.
This morning is beautiful outside. The weather is perfect. It's not hot, it's not cold. There's a bit of breeze, sun shining. Oh, it's so beautiful out too. Just picture perfect. But, so this morning we had kind of a nice climb up. Now we're on a mini roller coaster. And then we climb up again for quite a ways. Then we come all the way back down. And if we go as far as we're thinking today, we'll have one more climb up to where we're gonna stop for today. So it's not too bad. We're taking it super slow, not rushing it. Just a leisurely hike today. We're enjoying it. We're getting rained on for a little bit. It was just light sprinkles at first, no big deal. No rain jacket or umbrella needed. Then it started to hail. And then, so I brought out my umbrella, Retriever put on his rain jacket, the hail stopped, then it started raining pretty hard. So we found a place to sit and duck it out for a while. And then it slowed. It got really cold. So now my rain jacket's on. But it's been off and on since we started hiking again, but it hasn't gotten too bad. I haven't even busted out my umbrella again. It's just, like right now, it's lightly sprinkling. So, we're heading up to this pass. Hopefully the weather stays kind of decent because we're going to be exposed. But overall, it's not too bad. I don't mind these little Colorado rains. What do you guys say about that?
I don't have much to say today right now, but yeah, it's kind of nice that the rain, I guess I have a little bit to say. So I guess the rain, it's nice that it just comes and goes like pretty quickly. It doesn't go for like an hour.
Yeah, unlike on the AT.
The biggest complaint that I have right now is that it starts sprinkling for a little bit and I have to put my hood on.
Yeah.
And then I take it off and then I put it on. That's about it.
Yeah, it's annoying because you can't really hear too well when you have to put your hood up. So, but other than that, it's really not that bad.
No, we're doing pretty good too.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys up at the pass.
See you guys.
We made it to the top of the pass.
4.5 miles downhill now.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah, so we think we can still make it to where we were planning today because the majority of it's downhill. We do have a pretty big climb at the end to get where we're going, so we'll see how we feel. But
it's warmed up and it's giving us a little bit of energy.
Yeah, because we took a short break, but it sprinkled on us. We took the break. It was our lunch break, but we took a lot quicker of one than we planned just because the rain. But now It's blue skies above our head, sun's out, definitely warmed up. I'm sweating.
Yeah, it's hot now almost. Well, not hot, but
it's hot.
It's getting it hot.
It's hot. I mean, I have sweat dripping down my shirts right now. So, but we're doing really well today. So it's good.
Yeah, we should make the 17.8, I think, right?
I think we can do it.
I think we can do it too.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we'll take you down the trail.
See you guys.
It's been raining off and on, you guys, but it stopped because we were questioning whether we should stop and end our day early or not because the sky was looking pretty bad. But even with the rain, we kept pushing through, and then it stopped, and now the sky in front of us is blue and pretty. So we're, I think, just over 2 miles to where we were planning on going. So I think we're going to be pretty good. I think we should be able to get there and set up, hopefully, before anything else rolls in, if anything else does. Yeah, just really happy. We've already seen 3 other tents set up in different areas today. I think everybody was bowing out early because the weather was looking so bad, but I'm glad we didn't. I hope the coloring shows up on this. The rocks look white and the water looks so cool coming down. I have no idea what it's looking like on video, but this is so beautiful. Taking a quick sit-down break because yet again gut hook failed us, the guidebook failed us. They said there was camping at a certain point and there was nothing there, and they said there was another camping spot further up, so we went to that one. Somebody was already using it, so we're pushing on.
Yep, basically.
Again.
Yeah, who knows how long we'll go today. I think we're a little over 18 right now.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
So this isn't what we had planned. We said no more big days, and the 17.8 was going to be our biggest one on the way to Durango, but
guess we got a lot of small days coming up.
Yeah. This is crazy. I've never seen so many inaccurate comments on gut hook in my life. Usually when they say there's a camp spot, there is. I know before it happened to me, I think twice, where they said there was camping and there wasn't, but for the most part, if a comment says there is, it's something there, there is. I don't know if these people are full of crap and just putting these comments in to make people think that there's camping there, or if, I don't even know. I don't know. I really don't. All right, we'll see you guys in a minute.
See you guys.
I'm sorry, I had to record you. Retriever's got the hiker hobble.
Every time I stand back up.
He walks like an old man. We finally found camp, and just over there a little bit ago we saw 2 deer and a fawn go by. It was so cute. I wish I could have gotten them on camera. And then I'll show you camp. Look at this. Stone seats in a fireplace. Or fire pit. The stone seats are great. Definitely use them to eat dinner. And then there's our tent over there. So Retriever's already inside. The bugs are eating us alive, so I'm about to crawl in myself. We're finally in the tent.
Big day.
Big day. Oh, it was not supposed to be a big day. 17.8 was supposed to be it. And that's big enough.
That was long. Yeah, that was long enough.
Ended up being 20.3. We swore when leaving Silverton we were not doing a single 20 anymore. That was going to be leisurely the rest of this trip. But it wasn't our fault.
No, it was not.
It's like we were done at 17.8. We were looking for that campsite that did not exist. And we've been looking since.
2.5 miles later.
Right. So, oh my God. But because today was such a big day, it really lowered our miles for the rest of the way to Durango. So that's really exciting. But, yeah, so I wanted to tell you guys for dinner today, I did something totally different. I've never done this before. But so the last time I went in Lake City and I bought the couscous, they didn't have the Parmesan flavor. So I ended up having plain couscous. Well, who wants to eat plain couscous? The chicken in the Frank's Red Hot did not do enough to make me want to eat it. So we tried to brainstorm an idea of what could I add to it. So because I bought 3 boxes of couscous. So when I was at Silverton in the grocery store, I picked up, I think it was McCormick's brown gravy mix. It's that powder, and you just add water. And I added it to the couscous, and excellent. Felt like gourmet cooking in the backcountry, baby. It worked so, I devoured it. It was so good. So that was my happy point of the day. Anything you want to add?
Spotter also bought brownies that were very good, and I got half of one, so that was pretty good. Yeah,
they were, I bought 2 of them. They're really big, and they're by some company called Dunford's. They're individually packaged brownies that the store sold, and they also had donuts and stuff too. But what is that little creepy crawly on the top of the tent? Do you see it?
It's an ant.
That is not an ant, you dork. Ants have legs. That does not have a leg.
I don't know what that is.
Anyway, guys,
there's a bug up there.
But it doesn't have legs. And it's really skinny. And it's weird. Anyway.
It's a worm.
But worms aren't that little.
It's a bug.
Anyway, guys. Alright, so that's really it for today. So,
and that little conversation right there happens about 100 times per night right there. It's like, what? Oh my God, what are these bugs? There's...
Alright, guys. Good night.
See ya.